Radio International, Los Angeles edition. Once again, this is your host, Jacqueline Rackpan.
And I'm Ken Cruz.
And still in the segment, which is Who Are the People in Our Neighborhood, we have another interview for you from one of our correspondents, Nelson Trinidad, and he'll be interviewing Billy Burke. Take it away, Nelson.
This is Eagle News correspondent Nelson Trinidad here at one of the UFC workout place in Fullerton. We're about ready to meet the guy who runs the UFC gym in Fullerton. Let's go inside and talk to him. This is the UFC gym in Fullerton, and we're about ready to meet the guy who runs it. So this is Nelson Trinidad. Let's go inside and meet the guy. Hello, I have with me is the guy who runs the UFC team from Fullerton. And your name is?
Billy Burke.
And are you local?
Am I what?
Local? Fullerton?
Yes, I'm from Orange County, but originally all over the world. I was a military brat growing up, 21 years of Japan, Philippines, countries all over the world.
You been in the Navy?
My father was in the Air Force for 21 years. Yeah.
I know that this place used to be a regular non-UFC gym.
Yeah, it was a boxing gym. It was NLC Boxing. Then it became LA Boxing. Then it became UFC gym. So I've been here 5 years, 8 managers, still here, still the head coach for the past 5 years.
And what's the climate here?
The climate is incredible. It's very mixed. It's not a whole bunch of fighters with no necks and tattoos beating each other up. We're about 50-50, 50% females and 50% males. And the environment's very good. Of course, we have our fighters, we have our jiu-jitsu, we have our Muay Thai, we have an incredible youth program for kids MMA. So it's pretty much mixed. The professional fighters, we train after 8 o'clock at night.
And you have another background of martial arts.
Yeah, I have an extensive background in the martial arts. I was lucky enough in 2011 to be nominated into the Masters Hall of Fame for all martial arts masters. I have a black belt in Shotokan Karate. I have a black belt in Judo. I studied Eskrima, Pangamat, Kali, a lot of Filipino arts. I studied under Grandmaster Kapoy Kenyete at House of Champions in Van Nuys. Arju Kempo is their style there, which is an offshoot of kind of Hawaiian Kempo that I have my 5th degree black belt in. And in Okinawan style, Kang Chuando, I have a 6th degree black belt. So I've been doing martial arts my whole life, since I was 4.
Man, you're pretty much like, you get 3 martial arts.
Yes, absolutely. You got to keep learning. Every single day I keep learning more and more. And I want to share it. That's my passion.
Yes, because like Rusty was saying, absorb what you need.
Yes,
Exactly.
absorb what's useful.
And how do you involve in martial arts or in way back in traditional karate?
I grew up in Japan, a little area called Horimuko, right outside of Tokyo. My dad was stationed at Yokota Air Force Base, and I started judo, and then started Shotokan Karate. So I started at the age of 2. Yes. I love hitting people with sticks. It's so much fun.
So who is that?
I was at House of Champions in Van Nuys, and this little old man that walked crooked and laughed a lot came in. We had a guy, Guru Anthony Kleeman, who's the world heavyweight stick fighting champion, was at the gym teaching people, and Grandmaster Kapoy came in. He's like, 5'3", maybe 160 pounds. He beat this 300-pound heavyweight with the sticks like nothing, and then laughed at him after he beat him. I went, I have got to learn Filipino fighting arts. So, yes. Over 11 years with Kakoy and Master Mark Barra at the House of Champions. Yeah, we trained there, and I fell in love with the stick. I like the knife much more, the Kali. Pangamat, the dirty boxing with the elbows and knees. I love all of that. So that's my love with that. And of course, started my love for Filipino food. Lechon, pancit. Lechon, I love lechon.
If you take it back, you said that you went to school for Lake.
Yes.
How much you were involved with
With the what? With Grandmaster Kenyete, I was a big fan. I trained with him. I'm a low member of his system, but the love for him, like a father, is incredible. There there are many masters under him, and I've worked with the #2 guy with him, but he would come yearly to Van Nuys, California and train, and just, he loved my family, my children, just, it's that Filipino heart he had that I fell in love with.
Yeah, boy. But anyway, coming back to the here in Fullerton, I know that you used to fight the MMA or boxing.
Who, me?
Yes.
Kickboxing, kickboxing and professional karate, full contact karate.
Did you get any jumpsuit belt at all?
I was pretty good, but yeah, I also fought in Muay Thai overseas also. So,
And
yeah.
then you started to retire and then teach.
Yes. And my passion is teaching. I love training people. Right now, I've got a guy that's a Bellator fighter, Curtis Millender. We call him Courteous Millender, and he's 8-3 right now. We have a fight coming up June 9th. So here in Costa Mesa in Orange County. So we're getting ready for that.
Okay. And also, you after UFC, are you working for UFC or you are franchise?
No, working for UFC. This is a franchise location. We have an owner that owns this. It's all licensed under the UFC, and all my certification for teaching here is UFC. You have to go through all their classes, National Academy of Sports Medicine through UFC, all the different equipment and stuff. We have to use all that.
Anything that you need to say to the Filipino interpreter?
Absolutely. Come here, experience UFC, keep your heart wide open, your incredible brains, how you think, and learn martial arts. Learn whatever you have. You have Eskrima, you have Kali, you have Arnis, you have all these great arts. Teach yourself. It's not just about fighting, it's about discipline and finding yourself. So do that.
And what about those people that here in Fullerton that they're looking for supplement to work out, but besides when they go to the gymnasium, it's just a gymnasium.
Yeah, a gym is very boring. Here at UFC Gym in Fullerton, I mean, we give you the complete workout. You learn to punch, you learn to kick, you learn to defend yourself. Also, you have fun. We play great music. We scream and yell. We have a good time. We smile. And it's better than standing in front of a mirror going, I'm getting stronger. No, you can get the best shape of your life and have fun doing it.
All right, I guess that's all there is.
Thank you.
But congratulations, and maybe more power to the gymnasium here, and maybe more, and we'll push you on the side.
Thank you.
Okay, I have with me another UFC fighter, and what's your name is?
Kylie Silva.
And what's your title here?
I'm a general manager here.
General manager.
That's so exciting because there are no other female general managers in the UFC organization. She's the first one, and pretty too. She's pretty good. She worked very hard as a front desk and then became assistant general manager and now general manager, and she's getting a real good shot at doing the job here. So incredible.
And anyway, what is your background in this? To some kind of all the way around?
What kind of martial arts?
Kickboxing, boxing. Just recently started taking up Muay Thai and wrestling. Pursuing wrestling more recently.
And bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding. I've been bodybuilding for 7 years, so I compete in bodybuilding.
Are you still fighting?
Yeah, it's just training,
But not
not actual fighting.
fighting.
Wrestling. I'll be getting into actual wrestling.
I see. Wow. Are you considering yourself going to a bodybuilder contest?
I do. I've been competing for 4 years, but I've been a bodybuilder for 7 years.
That's good. And can you say something about those Filipinos? Because this will be shown in the Philippines.
Say hi to those in the Philippines.
Hi guys.
Something nice.
I hope you guys are doing well, and you guys all enjoy our fights for UFC.
Any shout out to Senator Manny Pacquiao?
Manny, you know, one of my friends is one of Manny Pacquiao's bodyguards. He's got a very large guy here in Los Angeles, a guy named Greg Woolridge. He works with Manny.
I believe it's coming next week.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, because the election is over.
Oh, we might all have work then. More bodyguard work. Wow.
I think the next step will be the president next 2020.
Yeah.
We're praying for you, man. Definitely, my brother.
Anyway, thank you for the one-on-one interview.
You're very welcome.
Hopefully the simulation will progress
Absolutely.
and more people will start coming here.
Absolutely. We love that. Thank you.
This is Eagle News correspondent Nelson Trinidad reporting. See you in the fight.
Thank you, Nelson. We will be back after these short messages.